Okay, pile number 1. What is your good karma? Let's see. Okay, your good karma is some sort of justice is coming your way. You are getting good karma because in the past you have been taking on a lot of burdens. The 10 of Wands speaks of burdens. So you have been taking on a lot on your shoulders for yourself to work on a lot of things. You've been carrying a big load. And your good karma is that a judgment is coming your way that is gonna set things right. A fair judgment is coming. So if in the past you've been taking on too much, working more than you should be on some things, the judgment card is here and it's saying that your due is coming. You've been working on something that wasn't your job. You've been doing something extra, like too much of a load has been put on you, and you've been feeling quite a lot of burden and pressure carrying such a big load. But your good karma is a judgment. Soon judgment is coming. Things will be put right. Things will be set to right. Justice is coming your way. So justice may be in the way of relieving you of this burden. Justice may be in acknowledging your work, all the extra load that you've been carrying and doing. So this is your good karma. Judgment is coming your way. And your good karma is also, this judgment is coming your way because you have set yourself free from something. So your good karma is that you've been feeling tied to something. You've been feeling stuck in regards to something, but you have learned to cut yourself free. You have learned to cut yourself loose from whatever you have been keeping yourself tied to. So just for an example, we can say something about like an addiction. It's like something you have tied yourself, metaphorically speaking, to some sort of a tree. And with the example of an addiction, like it was in your power all along to cut yourself loose. And sometimes when people are addicted with something, they wholeheartedly want to cut themselves loose, but they can't. So you had this willpower all along, and you've been carrying quite a lot of burden. But recently you've learned to cut yourself loose from something. Like we said, just an example, for an example of some sort of an addiction. But you've learned to cut yourself loose from something. And your good karma is justice. Things will be put to right. Things will be set right. So this is the judgment coming your way. You have cut yourself loose from something. You have relieved yourself of this extra burden you were carrying. And your judgment, your good karma is the judgment that is coming your way. So basically the justice. So then we have here the card, which speaks about, the mouse denotes loss by theft. And it denotes recovery after great difficulty. And this is exactly what we were saying with these cards. So you have cut yourself loose from something. You are recovering after a period of great difficulty. You've been tied to this tree for a very long time and you've learned to cut yourself loose. And now it's time for you to recover. So your good karma is recovery. Justice, recovery from this, from the burden you were carrying, the burden you were feeling, being tied to this tree, being tied to something. You've cut yourself loose. So your good karma is, you've learned to cut yourself loose from something, and your good karma is a happy life, therefore. You have learned to relieve yourself from some sort of burden. And your good karma is, this is why good things are headed towards you. And then you have here the card of the extra joker. So this to me speaks about you getting this second chance, you getting another chance. Because you've cut yourself loose from this burden. You can start over. So your good karma is recovery and starting over in something that you have tied yourself to, but you have learned to cut loose. What else? So we have here the card of, the treasure chest. And it says, like, right now, an immense good luck, good fortune is coming your way. So you cutting yourself loose from this burden is bringing to you good fortune, like good luck. This card speaks about even your financial situation improving, therefore. So you've released yourself from something and it's going to be beneficial to your financial life. Yeah. And then we have another oracle card here, and it speaks about the same thing. Your good karma is, like the card says, entering a cave with a match but exiting with a torch. So your good karma is, you have been struggling with something you have imposed upon yourself, but you've learned to break free from it. And this card basically means that, you have entered a cave with a match, but like you're coming out of the cave stronger. So when you've tied yourself to this situation, whatever it was, which has brought you nothing but burden, you entered a cave. But like through this situation, whatever you did, you learned to cut loose. You learned to free yourself. And that's why you have grown stronger. So therefore you're exiting the cave with a torch. You know, you have learned a few things, and you being tied to this tree has made you stronger. So your good karma is judgment. So knowledge of this, that whatever was keeping you tied down has made you stronger. Now that you've learned to release yourself from it. So don't take this as a situation, whatever was tying you down, as like a waste of time or you know, something unnecessary, because the situation actually was necessary. You needed to learn that you are strong enough that you don't need this, whatever this was, and that you're strong enough to break yourself loose from anything and come out more resilient. So you've learned something. This is your good karma. You've learned something from some sort of a situation that was keeping you tied down. So then we have here, your good karma is money. And I have pre-shuffled these cards, but I have not looked at them. And this basically just confirms this card. So your good karma is money, material possessions, treasure chest. We have treasure chest twice. So yeah, this is your main card here. You learning to cut yourself loose from some sort of a situation that brought you burden. And as a result, you have regained back your strength and your power. You exited the cave with a torch. And your good karma is improvement on your material realm. So improvement in your finances. You have the card of the treasure chest twice. So your good karma is a judgment and improvement on your financial situation. You get a second chance with something to do with money. And we were saying earlier, you know, but it was just an example, breaking free of an addiction. So let's just say this is an example, like gambling, you know. You've learned to cut yourself loose, and as a result, therefore, your material situation is improving. Anything else? What is your good karma? Right, definitely. So here we have again the card with the and it says material difficulty. So your good karma is recovery. See, we have here the card of recovery. So your good karma is recovery in the sense of your financial department. Yeah. So whatever has happened, you've tied yourself down to something, and you may have encountered some losses, but you've learned to break yourself free. And therefore, the material difficulties are gone. You have recovered. And your good karma is treasure chests. Treasure chests are awaiting, so basically an improvement in your financial department. So this card just speaks about that you needed courage, it's just commending you, that it has taken a lot of courage for you to break yourself free, cut yourself loose. So you should be very proud of yourself, that therefore this is your good karma. Therefore your financial situation is improving. Also, your good karma is a better harmony in your relationships. Whatever was feeling that you were you have been burdened was also troubling and causing conflicts in your life and in your relationships. And now that you've learned to cut yourself loose, the conflicts are disappearing. This is the judgment. So your good karma is improvement in the financial area of your life, and improvement in your relationships, because you've resolved something in yourself that allows for you to have more harmonious relationships with others. You will no longer be in conflict with other people. So this is your good karma. Thank you. Okay, so pile 2. What is your good karma? Okay, pile number 2. Your good karma is improvement in your love life. You may have been dealing with something which included a third person in your relationships, or specifically in your love life. And you may have been dealing with something like, just a lack of love, a deterioration in your interpersonal relationships. Like I said, specifically to your love life. Perhaps you've been dealing with a third person in your relationship. And your good karma is an improvement in your love life. So, for example, for some of you, it may be an improvement in your love life in the sense of a new person, a totally new person in your life. Or it could also be for if you have stayed with your partner. So, let's just say there has been like a third person in your relationship. So the third person could have been from your side or from your partner's side. So, but let's say that in either case you've decided to stay with your partner. The improvement in your love life is basically this. So it could be that, you're starting over, starting afresh with somebody completely different, with a new person, or, whatever the situation was with the third party, it's like there has been regret, and therefore, an improvement in your love life, the willingness to work on it. So this is your good karma. You have gone through this, and you have genuinely, for example, wanting to work on it, and your good karma is an improvement. So an improvement could be, we have here the stork, like, for example, for some of you, an improvement could be, bringing a new person into this world, something to do with a baby. Storks usually denote having a child. Or your good karma could be, it's just basically an improvement in your love life, in your love situation. So your good karma could be that, like, you have patched things up with your partner and you're moving on strongly. Or an improvement in your love life, like for others of you, like a new person. Your karma is, if perhaps you have dealt with somebody, with a third person in your relationship before, and that relationship ended, your good karma is that a totally new person will be entering your life, with whom you will have the love that you deserve. Maybe you have poured your love into the relationship with, like, your previous partner, and it had like a third person situation, but like now a new person is coming, and they will just give you love that you deserve, basically. So yeah, it's just, the cards are overall saying that your good karma is an improvement in your love life. So apply it to your situation. We have given a few examples, but yeah, this is your good karma, just a general improvement in your love life. We have here the King of Swords, so yeah, this situation has made things very clear for you and for everybody. So whatever happened, it has made things very clear. And it also may have been that this situation in your love life was very cutthroat, just very abrupt, very, just very clear. Maybe things ended with your previous love relationship very abruptly, very, very, very clearly. Something happened that was very clear. This could also represent you. You have been perhaps very standing your ground in this situation, whatever it was. It was clear to you what your situation is, and you've been standing your ground, and therefore your good karma is an improvement in your love situation. Your good karma is that you deserve to enjoy the the grapes that she's eating. Yeah, so your good karma is definitely, so this card speaks about the visit. Like we said, a visit, a new person entering your life. So we have here as well understanding, this new person will understand you, or something is very clear about this situation. It has brought you a lot of understanding. Or maybe, if you have worked things out with your partner, you understand each other now more. And because you understand each other, you work together on your relationship better, stronger. Yeah, so your good karma is definitely some sort of an improvement in your love situation. Because you deserve to be treated, with the same love that you're giving out. And it's like there's something here about you standing your ground, and that's why there's good karma coming in for you. So, in the form of the improvement in your love life. Let's see what else. Okay. We have the card of pay attention to the signs that are reoccurring. For the signs may bring you valuable messages or information. And then we have another oracle card here. The journey begins. You are safe, protected, and ready. So yeah, the journey of an improvement in your love life, or the journey of a new person in your life, a new person entering your life. And you will be able to feel safe with them. For some of you, you are ready for an improvement in your love life, or a new person entering your life. But there's something here about paying attention to the signs and to your inner guidance. And I think this card, you have been doing this. You have been paying attention to your inner guidance. That's why your good karma is here. You know, you've been standing your ground with something to do in your love life. You have listened to your intuition. You have been paying attention to the signs around you. And your good karma is an improvement. You know, like we said here, perhaps you have patched things up with your current partner. You know, for some of you, you are beginning a new journey together. So yeah, like in the form of you know, bringing a new life into the world, or you know, just a new journey begins in your love life. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of an improvement coming to your love life, and this is your good karma, and it is here because you have been paying attention to your inner guidance, your intuition, standing your ground with something. What else? Then we have here the cards of strength, alchemy, and the Hanged Man. So yeah, I think this situation, whatever it was, has made you a lot stronger. You know, this card talks about strength, and it's like you can see the woman, she's like battling this huge snake, you know, and it's like you've been standing your ground with something, and you have regained your strength. You know, you have regained your confidence in yourself. You know, you can see this woman, she's you know, she's naked, but she's you know, something to do with sexuality. She's confident, she's not afraid. She knows how strong she is, you know, she knows how beautiful she is. I'm saying she because a woman is depicted on the card, but you know, it's something about definitely something about your love life. You have been listening to your inner guidance. It has told you some valuable information, and you have been standing your ground, you know, whether it was to work things out with your current partner in your current relationship, or end it, you know, and bring a new person in. But whatever it was, you know, and your karma is an improvement in your love life. And because you stood your ground, it's like you have regained your strength, you know, you have regained your confidence. You know that you are worthy of love. You know that you are strong, powerful, and beautiful. And it's like you shouldn't settle for anything less than you know, having a relationship which is equal, you know, getting the same love that you put out. So yeah, the alchemy card speaks about, yeah, just your good karma, you know, a turn of events in your love situation. You have brought this about, this turn of events, because you have been listening to your inner guidance, because you have realized your strength in your love situation. You have brought this about, that the situation in your love life is improving. You know, you have been bending backwards, trying to resolve the situation in your love life. And you have. That's why the good karma is here for you now. You brought it about. You were trying to look for some sort of solutions, a resolve, and you got it. Your good karma is an improvement in your love situation, your love life. So, this has been your good karma pile 2. Thank you. So, pile 3, what is your good karma? Okay, your good karma is, so we have justice. Justice in the form of a ladder. Let's see, what else? Yeah, your good karma is your vindication. So, somebody may have been looking at you with suspicion. And, you know, it could be friends, strangers, family, loved ones, whoever. But your good karma is vindication. So like we said, you know, revenge, but in a good way. Yeah, I think the word vindication is correct. But this is your good karma. You know, somebody has been treating you unfairly, you know. They have been watching you and the things that you do with suspicion and very ungrounded. Yeah, I don't know what the situation is. Maybe, well, you can apply it to yourself, but it definitely has, like, something to do with suspicion, like, yeah, so just basically being treated unfairly for no reason. And your good karma is justice. Justice in the form of you being vindicated of this suspicion. Ungrounded, unjustified suspicion. You know, like, this is you. You have just been, you know, living your life, minding your business, and some people, it's like maybe they were jealous, you weren't really paying attention to them. You were just out there living your life, and some people are just very vengeful and vindictive, and just jealous, because this definitely speaks about suspicion, but very ungrounded, like with no basis. People have been treating you unfairly without any reason, and your good karma is justice, like we said, revenge, you being able to clear your name. You being able to prove that you've been just minding your own business. So if somebody was accusing you of something, your name will be vindicated. This is your good karma. And it's like this Three of Wands talks about you may have at times even felt this, and you're like very contemplative. You were thinking about, like, you were just living your life, and it's like things happened, people treated you very unfairly, just based on nothing really. And sometimes you were even thinking about this in your quiet times. You were perhaps thinking to yourself, like, what's these people's problems with you? Or, why are they treating you the way that they do, or the way that they are? You couldn't comprehend it, like, what's the reason? And of course you couldn't, because there basically has been no reason other than, these people have their own issues, and they have projected them onto you, And like, yeah, this is you. You've just been, minding your business, you've been just doing you. She's eating the grapes, Page of Pentacles. You've just been, doing your own things. When it comes to your life, and it's like people had some sort of a problem with this, and they have been accusing you of whatever. But it's like your good karma is that this anchor is like talking about your name. Your good name is anchored, like nobody can tarnish it, no matter how hard they try, no matter how much they accuse you. It's like it's just anchored. Your good karma is clearing your name, justice being brought forth, that the accusations of you have been unfounded, and it's like, for some, this is going to be like, your vindication will be like in a formal letter, or or the card letter just talks about news, like, people will around you will realize, maybe even the same people, that they have been treating you unjustly, or people around you will realize that somebody else has been treating you unjustly. This is going to be news to them. You know, like people in your circle will be informed that you've done nothing wrong, like your good name stands. Yeah, like this could also be in a form of an official letter. So it may have been that somebody was slandering you, or your good name, but like even through legal areas. But it's like, justice is, your good karma is, justice is coming your way. It's like, all the lies will be exposed that certain somebody has projected onto you, and it will be in a form of an official letter. Your good name will be vindicated. So your good karma is like justice in your in this area, like some sort of a revenge. Yeah. Then we have here the card of, you're being helped. Like there's wheels in motions behind the curtains, behind the veil. And, these wheels are helping you. You're being helped. So this card even talks about, like, if you don't see the results yet, this is your good karma. It's on its way to you. Justice is on its way to you. The wheels are in motion in the background. You are being helped. You're being helped in realizing, in people around you realizing that, your good name stands, and that, like, realizing that somebody has been treating you unjustly and unfairly. Then we have another oracle card here. So, out of sticks and stones, an arrow is made, and it points to the one whose mind is narrow. So this just ties in with everything we said. Sticks and stones. Somebody has been accusing you of something. This this person has been looking at you suspiciously. Somebody has been, metaphorically throwing sticks and stones your way. But it's like karma. This is what we're talking about. Good karma. The arrow is made out of the sticks and stones, and it points back to the one who threw it. This is your good karma. And then we have here the High Priestess, Ace of Wands, and the card of Courage. So yeah, you had nothing but courage throughout this whole thing. Even at times when in the quiet moments when you did, like, ask yourself, why are you being accused of this unfair thing? It's like you had a lot of courage in dealing with this, in dealing with being accused of something unfounded and unjust. And the heavens, so to speak, are helping you in the background. The High Priestess. Everybody's like behind the curtains, behind the veil, is coming forth to bring you justice, to bring you good karma, to bring you, revenge. vindication, that your good name has not been tarnished. You know, and it's like you're being helped behind the scenes, and you're being helped with fire, you know, Ace of Wands. It's like, yeah, like the spirits behind the scenes are like very passionate to like bring this good karma forth to you, you know, to clear your name, you know, for the world to see you as who you really are, that you have been accused of something unjustly. Yeah, so this is basically your good karma. Pile 3. Thank you.